Sign of the times. Imagine if you went to sleep in November 2019 and suddenly woke up today. You'd think the world had gone crazy, wouldn't you? Everything has been turned upside down. You'd watch a news feed or read a newspaper and you think, what's this? A global pandemic, Brexit chaos, climate disaster? And you'd ask, quite legitimately, how on earth did we get here? One might say these are the signs of the times. We had a phrase adapted from shepherds. We used to say, red sky at night, gardener's delight, red sky in the morning, gardener's warning. And in that way we used to read the weather. There's so very similar warning that Jesus gives, and it says this in Matthew's Gospel. The Pharisees and Sadducees came to Jesus and tested him by asking him to show them a sign from heaven. See, they didn't believe that he was who he claimed to be. He replied, when evening comes, you say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. In the morning, today it will be stormy, for the sky is red and overcast. Jesus says, you know how to interpret the appearance of the sky, but you cannot interpret the sign of the times. Jesus' point is valid for us too, isn't it? We might be able to read the weather, but how about reading the signs of the times? Later, Jesus had some fascinating things to say about the signs of the end times. Almost familiar, certainly interesting. See what you think. When you hear of wars and uprisings, do not be frightened. These things must happen first, but the end will not come right away. Then he said, nation will rise against nation, and a kingdom against kingdom. There will be earthquakes, famines, and pestilences in various places, and fearful events and great signs from heaven. And that's in Luke's Gospel, chapter 21. These predictions would make you think, wouldn't they? Volcanoes, political disturbances, power struggles, diseases like pandemics that we're going through, unexpected chaos are all the things that Jesus warned must and will happen before the world ends. And it will end when and how he says so. The million-dollar question is what Jesus asked. Do we know how to read the signs? In effect, Jesus is warning that the end is coming. And he's asking, am I ready? Are we ready? He later says, heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. Now that's either the height of arrogance from Jesus, or as the Son of God, he knows exactly, and he's telling the truth. And the signs that we're living through are warnings for us to pay attention to what he said, to repent, to turn back to him, and to follow him before it's too late. May God give you guidance to interpret the signs of these turbulent times. I'm your host, Matt Tuttleby of Bundoran Bible Reflections. God bless.